everybody. Welcome to the Chuck and Lisa Show. I am the Chuck. How are y'all doing today? Miss Lisa?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody say hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Great to see you guys. Hi, Dershie, our producer with the most over there. Although he doesn't think so. He's very depressed.
Yeah, the most technical trouble today. That's what I was the most of today.
Hey, at least you got it to work.
Yeah.
Not like last year.
Right.
Yeah. That's funny.
Hi, dog.
Hi, what's the Chief?
Chief,
talking to
yeah.
us.
Chief joining the show tonight.
Yep. That's cool. I must have bumped my computer. There we go. Got it fixed now. Cool. Think Already is here. Hi, Think. Hi, Ernie, of course. We're glad you guys could join us. We got a couple other folks I see listening as well. That's awesome. We're going to have fun. We're not going to talk politics. We got a lot of interesting topics today, that's for sure. Right, Lisa?
Right, Lisa?
All right,
Lisa.
let me tell you. Everybody, I was told in the last show that Think Already wants to hear more of your voice than mine, so I'm going to try to let
Doesn't
you do more
everybody?
talking. But you can find me on the internet all over the place. If you can name a website, I'm probably there.
You don't even have to listen to him if you're on the internet.
If you don't want to, but a lot of people want to hear me talk, actually.
Yeah, just ladies.
All right. Well, that's not the worst thing in the world. All right. I am at Chuck Nellis on Gab, Parler, Tumblr, CloutHub, WeGo, USA.life, Codius, MeWe, PolitiChatter, Minds, and several other places I don't
Sorry, that was
frequent as
a bug.
often, and Chuck.Nellis.7 on Facebooky.
Facebooky.
The book with a face?
Yep. And Dersh, I just did discover I did forget one item on last show, but that's okay.
I knew you did. I mean, you only took 14 minutes. Normally you take 15, so I knew you left something out.
That's right. No, I didn't mean a site. I meant one of our topics we forgot. I found one when I was over here looking. Oops. Oh, well. Miss Lisa, where in the world can we find you on the internet, my beautiful bride?
Oh, on the internet. Darn it, you messed me up. So, I am
Where can we find you then?
on Twitter. I am... Oh, did you hear about that thing where they might make you pay to be on Twitter?
No, brother.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wouldn't
not
pay to be
doing
on
that.
there.
I'm not doing that.
Screw that.
I think that's like bonus Twitter or something. I don't know. I don't know.
You're gonna pay them to get kicked off Twitter now? Is that
Yeah,
what
you
the
get
deal
kicked
is?
off more often if you do bonus Twitter.
Nice, I like that.
On Facebook, I have a page on Facebook called Vintage Velma. I'm actually one of the admins for Skirts and Scuffs on Facebook now,
Yay, that's
as well
awesome.
as a writer. And I must write something this week because
I can
Circuit
help
of
you
the
with that.
Americas. Like 5 questions for Circuit of the Americas. Okay, they've never raced there before. That'll be easy. Right?
Well, you've got to talk about who the road course.
You shut up. We're not talking about NASCAR right now.
I know.
And I have a store called Vintage Velma, also Consignment Connections. I have an Etsy store called Vintage Velma Finds. We've actually been putting up some really cool stuff this week.
Yeah. She's been working like crazy to get some neat stuff up there.
And I don't know, some other places, but not really very much. Instagram, Louise, and Vintage Velma.
Yeah, you talk on Instagram a lot. That seems.
Not really. I just post pictures of my food.
And Dershie, in 5,000 words or less, where can we find you?
Nobody cares. Hey, nobody cares.
That
Don't
took
bother. Don't bother. It's not.
Which
It's
site you
not.
like to hang out the most on, Dersh?
Oh, it's not important.
I'll answer the question for you. For him, you can find him mostly on Gab, but he's on CloutHub some, but they aren't
Clout
great.
Hub.
They haven't got their crap
My
together
favorite place.
whatsoever.
Yeah,
We'll move on from that.
CloutHub is more like a clout stub right now.
I heard Mr. Brain showed up in my Google alerts the other day.
Really?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
That's cool.
Mr. Brain.
All right. So we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff, but we're going to talk about firstly Miss Lisa,
Yes, ma'am.
we're going to talk about what you wanted to talk about. Don't forget what it was.
I know. I have it right here.
All right, very good.
So,
Well, wait. Let me do people born today,
Oh,
as
yeah.
I always start
yeah.
with. He's been dead a long time, but he's one of your favorites of mine. Not really. Nicholas II Tsar. Tina Fey's
man.
birthday was today.
I've been to Nicholas II's palace. It's really
Have you
impressive.
really?
I saw his tomb.
But it's
where he-
pretty.
I saw his tomb where he was born as well. It's gorgeous.
That's
Bet.
pretty cool.
Wait, his tomb. He was born in his
You
tomb.
mean where he was
I'm
buried?
Where, yeah, I've been to where he was born, where he
And-
lived,
Oh,
and where he is buried.
I thought he was.
one of your favorites for real, then.
I thought he was born in his tomb.
Was he ever on the
That's-
Hallmark Channel?
Actually, no, he wasn't. No.
Other births today. The last real pope, I think, John Paul II, or the last real great pope.
Hey,
He was from Poland. He
Speaking
was
of,
awesome.
speaking of,
Yes.
I learned something
Are
on
you
the way
related to
home.
him?
No, maybe. He kind of looks like
He does.
me, but or
He
my
does. Got
dad.
your
But
eyes.
I learned stuff today on the way home. I didn't really know that like the Pope did all that kicking communism out of Poland thing with
Yeah.
Ronald
Yeah.
Reagan.
You're right. Yeah.
John
absolutely.
Paul II was an amazing
Well,
man.
except for that part about ignoring the kids getting molested, but that was yeah.
he was
But that part he was good at,
he was the last real pope.
and he was like the rock star Pope.
Ruth Madoff's birthday was today.
Who?
Ruth Madoff, Bernie's wife.
Bernie's widow?
Yeah.
Or is she dead too?
Well, no, she's alive.
Oh, too bad. No, I don't mean too bad. I mean too bad for her. She's a widow.
Yeah. George Strait. Love George Strait.
We saw him.
Let's see. A bunch of people I don't know.
That was pretty cool,
There's
though.
a ton of people in here I don't know.
Right? Well, don't
Some guy
say their
named-
names then.
All right. How about some guy named Chow Yun Fat?
I've heard of him.
Okay.
I don't know what he does. but I've
Pernell
heard of him.
Roberts was born today.
You know what? People used to tell my mom that my stepfather looked like him a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really see that, but
Jack Johnson was born.
Jack Johnson, the
The
singer?
yeah.
I like his music.
Yeah. Reggie Jackson.
Heard of him.
Mr. October.
Everybody's heard of him.
Yep.
Rick Wakeman.
Of
Music.
yeah, that.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. Perry Como.
We know him.
Oh, the lead singer of My Hat.
Devo?
Devo.
That's not
I couldn't get the name out, so it was
Okay.
They were my favorite group back in the day.
Not Mother's
Frank
Ball.
Capra.
Not Mother's Ball. Are you talking about
Yeah,
him?
Mother's Ball.
He's not just a lead singer. He writes like a freak ton of music.
All right, well, him. Frank Capra.
Like I think he wrote the Rugrats music.
Did he?
I think.
I think I have.
For him.
I'm pretty sure I have all the albums released by blah 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 blah.
I would. They're very good.
They're one of
Is
my
that-
favorite groups back in the day.
You
They're
know
a
who
little
else?
hard to understand.
You know who else
Oh.
used to sing with them?
Who?
Charlie Brown's teacher.
Hey.
Wah 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 wah
Brooks
wah.
Robinson was born today.
Cool.
He's still alive.
The other Robinson.
Right. Not Mrs. Robinson's husband. All right, that's enough of those.
Okay.
I mean, good God. I mean, I was amazed when I looked at this
Amazing.
list.
It's amazing how many people are born every day.
Well, on the list of supposedly famous people, I've got over 100. I'm still scrolling, so that's enough of that. All right, tell me about what you wanted to tell us about Miss Lisa.
Well, this is exciting for me because
I know, it's neat.
I sell these types of things, but somewhat. So, do you remember? I mean, like people collect Pyrex and people collect Fire King and things like that. But as far as the everyday China, like China sets, remember when your mom and your grandma got a China set when they got married? They registered for a piece of China or whatever, and then they would have a whole little set, and then they would never use it. Or maybe they would use it, but my mom never used hers that much. And then you try and give it to your kids, and then they don't want it. So that's been going on for like a few years. It's like grandmas are dying, and then nobody wants their plates, right?
Yep.
So, guess what?
What?
Then there was a pandemic, and then
then?
Everybody had to stay home and look at their
then?
ugly ass plates for a year. And people were cooking, and people decided maybe they wanted some nice plates, but they didn't want to spend a lot of money. So now everybody wants the grandma plates. And they don't have to match though. That's the cool part.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can take like you can do a theme. Like you get a whole bunch of like blue and white plates
Yeah.
with different patterns and stick them together. Oh, and you know what they call that? That decorating style? Grand Millennial. Grand Millennial.
We have another name for it.
Us?
Eclectic.
Well, yeah, but no,
That's
but
the
I
real
mean, but
name
yeah,
for
but
So now they're
eclectic
calling
doesn't.
Grandma.
No, but eclectic doesn't do a time period. Where Grand Millennial is sort of like you're decorating, sort of like with your grandma's stuff, kind of,
So
and
that's
you're
like
a millennial. See,
1970s.
get it?
Yeah.
You're
So that's like 70s stuff.
kind of, sort of, or 60s, yeah,
That makes
depending.
sense. That's always the hottest time.
So, grandma plates,
Mhm.
they're out there. Go get some.
That's very cool.
Get it from Lisa.
Or get, yeah. Although I have the good stuff, but you can get cheap
You do
stuff
have
too.
grandma's
What
stuff.
you should not do is buy them on replacements.com because
Oof, they kill them.
they are extremely overpriced. They're good if you have a set of something and you're looking for like one thing to match the set. But if you don't go buy like a whole bunch of anything from there because they're
Right.
grossly overpriced. And I know because they're right down the street from us, and they will charge you probably twice as much as what the thing is worth.
Yep. That's true.
They're lovely people, and they have a really cool store, but very expensive.
Yep. Yep. I'm going to do my Karnak Chuck thing for a second.
You do that.
All right.
Where's your hat?
I haven't got it with me.
We
but
need to get you a hat.
I do need a turban.
Okay.
I've got a great meme of me that way, though. Eagles, cats, dogs, more dogs, and teddy bears.
But not wet teddy bears.
Now, wet. Oh, you wanted to mention your hatred of wet teddy bears.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that
commercial's
later.
You might as well do it.
No.
right.
These are so bad.
You're gonna love this one. Anybody that's married out there. An eagle couple had a disagreement on how to organize their nest. There's a video on YouTube on two eagles fighting about where to put one stick building a nest. Anybody that sound familiar now?
Yes.
No.
Has anybody ever disagreed on where a piece of furniture should go?
What?
I love that one.
What? No, never.
No, nobody's ever done that.
There's a mosquito coming to get you right there. See it?
Kill it.
Kill it.
If he bites
Kill
me,
it with fire.
You know what'll happen if he bites me?
It'll die.
He'll stagger out the door.
It'll die.
Oh, that's funny. But I just love that about the eagle. So
So who won? The girl eagle or the boy eagle?
It's a continuing battle. Apparently, it looks like the male is sitting on top of the female in this picture, but in this
That's
clip
not
from
how
the
you
video.
make eggs.
That's not how this works. I just love that. Oh God! Did you imagine that? No, it's supposed to
Yes.
go here. No, it's supposed to go here. No, it's
Now the
kind of like a couch.
now the mosquito is coming to get me. I'm not spitting at Chuck.
You actually, they'll bite. Yeah, well, you can close that door if they're coming out.
That's all right. I'll just spit at them.
That'll be fun to watch
Yeah.
on camera.
Yeah.
All right, so that's enough of eagles. I do want to talk about our very, very favorite story that all of us saw. Dershie saw it, Lisa saw it, I saw it.
Which one?
The cat that jumps from the fifth floor burning Chicago building.
Who sent you that one? Me.
Lisa sent that to me. I sent it to Dersh, and between us, we've covered the entire internet with it. I think.
Me.
It's awesome. This cat makes a calculated jump while fires behind him from the fifth floor, dives down perfectly, just clears a 10-foot wall. That
Of
would have probably
fire?
killed him. No.
Or a wall.
A wall that went around the building. And lands on his 2 feet, bounces once, and walks away.
Yeah, but check it out. He's only got 8 lives left, so.
Yeah.
I bet he's not going in that building
I
again.
think he would count that as gain if he lost one of his lives for that one, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Apparently the cat's owner is still looking for it, though. There hasn't been an update as far as whether he's found it or not. So if you guys have heard whether the cat's owner has found it or not, let me know. Cats are just simply amazing. I was reading about this. They don't have collarbones. That's why they don't break anything when they do jump
Cats?
and land like that.
That's why they can squish through things.
Right, exactly. That's exactly. They can squish.
Did you ever hear that? I don't know if it's true or not true about don't cut cats' whiskers because that's
Yeah.
how they can tell
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how,
That's
how,
what the whiskers
how wide
are, yeah.
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the whiskers are for,
You
exactly.
know what would be mean if you just cut one side?
They're like curb feelers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the cat go around in a circle if you did that?
You might. That wouldn't be very nice, would it?
No.
But if you guys haven't seen that video, it is freaking awesome. I mean, you see cats doing all sorts of things, but
5 stories.
5 stories up.
50 stories, I think it would be a pancake.
5 stories up is what, about 60 feet all totaled, I guess, something close to that. That's incredible. I love it. All right, so Karnak has been right about an eagle and a cat. I know you're shocked. That's your shocked face. Thirsty, where's your shocked face?
I picked it up off the floor.
All right. Next story. Miss Lisa sent me this one as well. A dog got rescued from a 500-gallon septic tank in Bedford, New Hampshire. That is one dog that I don't want to smell.
Probably smells better than our dog.
Oof. Bedford, New
How
Hampshire.
did it get in there?
Well, apparently, the septic tank cover had to have fallen off, or like ours has got that weak spot in the wood in the back there. It had fallen.
Well,
through.
did you read to find out, or are you just
I'm gonna tell
making
you.
things up?
Well, they didn't say exactly how. They left the cover was off. A police officer and an animal control officer in New Hampshire rescued an 85-pound German Shepherd that had fallen into a septic tank. The officers were able to extract the pooch using a catch pole and some ingenuity. The dog had a bath. Oh my God!
I would hope
Imagine
so.
the smell. It would take 2 or 3 baths after that.
Maybe they should just put him in a big toilet and flush him a lot.
Why not? He's already been in the other. All right, guys, we're back. I don't know.
Nobody's
Somebody's
here.
with us. If
Nobody's
you're with us,
here.
please
That's
join
me.
us. And
It says 2 people.
that's you and me.
Yeah.
All right, let me do a quick post online. Lisa, you talk about something for
3
a minute.
people are here, so we got 3 back. They're finding us, so that.
Oh, okay.
I know,
cool.
but I'm gonna do an emergency post.
Okay, what? Oh. I actually had some. Oh, there's e-racing on tonight if anybody cares who saw it, but don't go watch it till 9:30 because that's when we're over.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up now.
The ending is the best part, right?
I guess E-Race is pretty good. I actually think it's better than I thought it was going to be. That's for
I
sure.
like it a lot. It's fun.
Yeah.
All right, I am gonna post. YouTube kick this off. Here is the new link. Man, that's unbelievable. I mean, we haven't had. It's not. We can't say it's never happened before because it has.
Because it has,
before.
yeah.
But it hasn't happened in a long time.
We got 5 people back on the air, so they're listening.
Oh, good.
Hey,
Hi, guys.
Okay, there's no politics whatsoever implied in this question to Dershi, but hey, you know how people collect Disney pins?
Yeah.
So they have vaccinated pins that you can wear when you're in the park, and people are like collecting them apparently.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, so if you get one, if you're vaccinated and you get one, then sell it, to somebody who's not vaccinated. And
Yeah, that's how you guys are.
that's what I would do, man. You make a fortune off of that stuff.
All right. But they probably only let you have one. Like, you probably can't go in there and, like, buy a whole bunch of them or anything.
Yeah, but still, if you have a family of 5 and you're not going to go back to Disney,
that's true.
You could recoup a lot of your money just selling the vaccinated pins.
I'm not endorsing this recommendation. Officially.
But you're also not condemning it?
I would probably like to go back to Disney one day before I die, maybe, so.
They'll have to be about 90.
Why?
Because I'll be dead.
You said we could go!
I changed my mind after all the crap they've done this past year. I used to love it. I grew up a Disney kid.
No.
All right, anyway,
no.
Hold on. Let me finish this. I got one more to go, and then I'll get back to talking. I want to let all of our friends know where we are, just in case they got kicked off and they want to find us again.
Well, how?
All right, good.
Okay.
We're done.
I was gonna say, how are you gonna do that?
I sent them all the new link.
I know. I thought you were
Bye,
gonna
guys.
talk about it.
All right. Think Already is back. Anyway, that sucked. Anyway, back to the show. Meanwhile, our show's gone to the dogs.
Yeah,
It left going to the dogs, and it's come back going to the dogs. This story's kind of cool. There was a dog that was stolen, and a reporter in Boston was doing a story on the stolen dog. When, lo and behold, the guy who stole the dog walked right by with the dog.
Maybe he just wanted to be on TV.
Right, exactly, yeah. When she spotted him, she realized the dog was an exact match to the dog that was stolen. So she reported it to 911, and they arrested the dude and got the dog back.
Yay!
We hate that.
At least nobody got
You
shot.
had dogs.
Like Lady Gaga's dog walker got shot, and they stole the dog.
Did she ever get the dog back?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, she got the dog
guy
back.
that stole the
No,
shot the
you
guy?
don't shoot people. What? No, I don't
Shoot
know.
the guy who shot the dog walker.
No, that's not how it works.
Should be. I would shoot, actually.
Anyway, this was a beautiful
Dog
German.
thief.
This is
Hey, a German? What's up with the German
short-haired
Shepherd?
pointer.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, maybe it was the same one that went in the crapper.
No, the other one was the German Shepherd. This is the pointer.
Oh, okay.
His name was Titus.
That's a cool name.
Yep. So anyway, the news anchor quickly approached the man and motioned for the cameraman to start recording. Wanted to see the pet's tag to follow through on the suspicion. Juliana told the man that she just wanted to pet the dog. She then got a chance to confront the culprit and frankly asked him a series of questions. One was why the dog's name tag didn't match the name the accused was calling the dog by. No! It was later found out that the man was the same man who broke into the car and stole Titus a week ago. So he's charged with larceny of over $1,200 of breaking and entering a vehicle with the intent to commit a felony. So he's gone for a while.
Awesome.
So sad.
I like
Too bad.
it.
So sad.
I like it. I didn't walk about to throw away the key. I've had 2 dogs stolen from me in my lifetime, and it's...
Hey, Brian Wicks is here joining us. Glad to see you, man.
Who dat?
He's
Sorry,
just
there's a
announced he's a first-time viewer over here.
Yay!
Brian, you
Like
will
us.
not hear any politics here, but you will have a lot of fun.
Like
we talk
us.
about fun stories. Please give us a like. I'm glad to see you, bud.
And subscribe if you like the show.
Yeah, please. Because you're new, we also do a political show, but that's called The Right Side of Politics, and we'll fill you in on that another time. But I'll let
And
you
that's
know
normally
online.
on right now, but
We had to switch the shows.
soccer.
Yep,
Soccer.
because my wife does soccer for little kids. She's administrator.
Yeah, I'm helping at tryouts.
Yeah, that. What are you waving
There's a
at?
bug.
You look like
I'm flapping.
Hey!
I am
flapping!
flapping. Yeah, I'm flapping. Shut up.
Well,
Alrighty.
what is behind you, Lisa?
Oh, sorry. There. I was trying to make the bug go away.
She's flapping.
Flapping. It's actually what it was. What it was.
What it was.
It's a fresh
What
mark.
it is what
It's
it was.
one of
what
those
it will be.
cold bags that you take to the grocery store
And why is that in the trailer?
because I put beer in it,
In the trailer?
so I don't have to get up.
She's got her own cooler with her search for
Nope.
the show.
No, it's just got a beer in it.
Okay. Alrighty. Lisa sent me another story. I like when we get.
Did I?
Yeah.
Wow.
Teddy bears.
That Lisa part.
I know that's 3 today. I'm very proud of you. This is from
To
Australia.
make up
I'm
for
guessing.
last week. Ah,
Yeah. Young boy stows teddy bears to donate to sick kids. Hobart, Tasmania. Tasmania's in Australia?
I believe so.
Okay. I think it is.
You should read these before you read them on the air.
Well, you sent it to me. You should know.
You don't memorize
Oh, we
them.
found your bug. He's on the wall behind.
Okay, that's fine.
It's either Tasmania and New Zealand, one of those two, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, exactly.
It's over there.
So anyway, Campbell Remus started his teddy bear craft making hobby when he was only 9 years old. Now a teen. His one-of-a-kind collection has grown into the thousands.
But yeah, but he doesn't collect them yet.
But he won't find his teddy bears on a shelf. His mission of kindness has the sole purpose of donating his creations to put a smile on the faces of sick kids.
Do you want me to? I did read part of it. Do you want me to
Yeah,
tell
do
it?
it, please. My
Okay,
voice
because
is
when they
getting
were in the store, he told his mom he wanted to buy teddy bears for sick kids. And his mom said, I'm afraid we can't because we have 9 kids and we don't have any money. And so he goes, that's okay, I'll just make some. And he didn't even know how to sew or anything. He just taught his own self.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So, Think already fills me in that Tasmania is an island just off of Australia. I knew it was right near there. I didn't know.
We're right, but
They may actually be independent of anyone. I just don't remember.
I don't know. I know that there's 7,000 islands in the Philippines, though. I learned that last week.
And there's a picture of the young boy who's made all these, and he's not making like basic little
They're
teddy
cute.
bears.
Yeah.
They're like top of the line, $50 when you buy them in the store kind of teddy bears. You know, lots of fur,
They're nice,
lots of
yeah.
fuzz, and lots of details and stuff like that.
Tasmania is a state of Australia.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
Yeah,
like Hawaii is an island, but it's not here, but it's still part of the United States.
Oh, okay. Think already you're a hoot. They have a saying in Tasmania, the devil made me do it.
We saw that one the other day.
Oh, yeah.
The first
Taz,
one.
yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
When he first comes over?
Yep.
Wherever? Sorry, we're talking about
Every
Bugs Bunny
Saturday
now.
morning, we originally intended to spend half this show just talking about shows we love.
Well, we could save that for next week.
We could do it whenever.
Because who's beeping?
Well, at least you got us a bunch of good.
Who's
stories.
beeping?
Well, we may end up finishing this one.
But yeah, we'll save the
Who
TV
knows?
show thing for next week.
Yep.
So we can still got to talk about NASCAR. There's news and stuff.
And stuff.
Stuff.
I used to read my daughter those,
What?
Magic School Bus. According to the Magic School Bus story, he read his youngest a few years back. Tasmania belongs to Australia.
It's a state.
Oh, there you go. Now that we've squared that one away.
Sorry, I'm very itchy.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's the weather.
Yeah.
It's the impending locusts.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Locust.
Locusts.
Huh.
They're really cicadas.
Well.
Yeah.
Well,
And you can
I
eat-
haven't seen a cicada yet.
You
That's just a mayfly behind you right
No,
now.
they're coming out because my our friends in Maryland are seeing them.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah. And you can eat them too. But only when they're new and squishy. Not when they're
Hey,
old.
Grandpa, what's for supper?
I love that show. Lisa, what have you cooked this week?
Not locusts.
And for this, I am thankful.
They taste like shrimp.
Well,
from what
I
hear.
know that Lisa and Dershie and our buddy Jerry have all been doing a lot of cooking and a
I
lot
have
of
not used any
barbecuing and
butt
stuff.
rub this week. Sorry, but
I
I will
have.
later.
I
You had
did.
some chicken the other night?
It was already on there from the first
Okay.
time I cooked it.
Dershie, you cooked. What did you cook this weekend with it?
Oh man, chicken wings.
There's a chicken wing shortage, by the way.
You know, we should
Oh, I
do
know.
one of our free commercials for Jerry's seasoning because it's pretty good.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
haven't used the other one that you.
Our
you
free
used.
commercials? We don't have any paid commercials. What do
Well,
you?
no. Don't tell everybody the truth.
I did a chicken wing, and then I did a 12-inch chicken pot pie
Cool.
Oh, yum.
in the smoker,
That's neat.
and I covered it with the rub. And man, I tell you, that was really good. And then
bet
I
that
did a 5-pound pot roast, which turned
Ah.
out pretty good too.
Very good.
Smoked it.
I have a question. Why do I see my yellow truck I miss so much? It's still not running.
Because we wanted an update. I wanted an update on the old
Dude,
truck.
they've figured out that when you disconnect the alternator, it runs fine. But when you reconnect the alternator, it doesn't run
I'm pretty
fine.
sure you need an alternator,
No,
right?
they replaced the alternator. It's something in the wiring, and they just can't figure out where it is. I keep telling them where I think it is, but they don't
Maybe you
listen to
should
me.
go out there and help them.
If I had a back worth of crap, I would have fixed it myself a long time ago.
Ooh, look, the top of my head is
I
missing.
know, Lisa's head's missing. I like that.
What?
When does that happen? Lisa, touch your camera. That'll fix it.
Lisa's back.
Am I?
Yep.
Is she a ghost now or a fix?
No, that worked.
Yeah, it always does.
Yeah, mostly.
Alrighty, let's see. We got 24 minutes left.
How are you
Um,
supposed to tell a male from a female locust?
You ask
flip them over.
Oh wait,
Ask
that's not politically correct. Now
Flip them
you have
over.
to ask him on a date.
Yeah, the males are the ones that are doing dumb things. Hey, look at this! Right? I can fly higher than you can.
I'm not eating locusts.
I'm not making locusts.
No, I'm already talking about locusts. I'm like, no, I don't want to. All right. Do we want to talk about any more animals, or do we want to talk about some wild racing stuff?
What kind of animals?
Well, we
Wet
gotta-
teddy bears? By the way, I freaking hate that commercial. It's not funny. It's
I do
not
too.
clever. It's not, I don't even know. I think somebody was like high or something when they thought of it because it's not even funny.
That's such a stupid commercial.
It's
not even-
dumb. It's just
Yeah,
dumb. That person should be fired and not write any more
It
commercials.
really is dumb.
Like some of them are dumb and funny.
Yeah.
Like We Got Ants. That one's funny.
Yep.
We Got Clogs Upstairs. That's funny.
Yep.
Wet Teddy Bears is not funny.
It's just stupid. It's just.
I'm still trying to decide about the
Well, I mean, it's like they're having a contest amongst all the insurance companies.
Who
to
can
see
write the
come up
stupidest
with
commercial?
The very stupidest thing that they could ever do.
Why don't they just charge us less?
I just don't get that, dude.
It's interesting. Some of those commercials are kind of good. I like the dude and the phone suit. You know, that's going to get a quote and then he gets soaked by water. You know, then he
I
jumps
don't
in
know
the.
that one.
He jumps in. Yeah, he's a phone. You know how they dress up in costumes, stand out in
Yeah.
front of a. Well, he's standing on in front of the Statue of Liberty as usual.
Oh, that
And,
dude.
and then he gets soaked by water and the phone goes out.
Yeah.
And then he runs over to a pile of rice and
Rice.
jumps on the rice and he's like, rice,
Oh,
do
I
your
remember
thing.
that one. I do like some of them. Like,
Think already. I can tell you with 100% certainty that the Wet Teddy commercial, Wet Teddy Bear commercial, is not funny even when you're high.
no,
Not even, no.
that's what I
can
heard.
tell you for a fact.
That's what I heard. It's not, and like,
Oh my. Anyway,
but you know what?
but,
So my children's last name is Drake.
right.
So they all said if they ever get a job at State Farm,
Yeah.
they are so excited 'cause
Drake,
they're gonna
Drake?
say, "This is Drake from State Farm."
All right. I'm going to tell you about the tiger real quick. There was a world first performed. A veterinarian saves the eye of a tiger. literally during an operation.
But were they playing that music?
I would hope so.
Dun, 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 dun. I can't say no.
But you know what? If you're operating on a Tiger that's that big,
Yeah. Well, I think they probably gave him some Tiger meds.
I'm sure he was wiped out.
Tiger balm.
In England, a veterinarian performed a surgery to heal an ulcerated cornea on the eye of a tiger. A 17-year-old Sumatran tiger named Ratna in Shepreth Wildlife Park.
How many is that in dog years?
Oh, wow. That's pretty old.
Don't worry about it. That's a joke. There's no such thing as tigers in dog years.
Yeah. So anyway, this guy fixed grip.
Nice.
That's all I have to say about lions and tigers and bears and dogs and cats.
Oh my.
Oh my!
Cool.
At least for this week.
Cool.
Now, I've been waiting. I snuck that into the end of this next story, into the end of our last show. Lisa dropped this bomb, sending me a text. I'll let you start, Lisa. What's the biggest NASCAR news of the last year, for sure?
You mean right now?
Right now.
Oh, it's of the last day. Duh.
Oh, I know, but I mean, that's bigger than...
Oh, so
Many.
rumor has it that, or actually Bob Pockrass has it, so I would believe
Jim
him.
Hutter concurs.
Oh, it's online. That's right.
Yep.
Because you should believe everything you see online. I know, it's
But
true.
those two guys are in the know.
I know. Brad Keselowski, who I'm also probably related to, is leaving Penske and going to Roush Fenway, where he will be part owner and drive a car, and he will be in the number 6 Wienermobile.
Yep.
Or it might not be a Wienermobile anymore.
I bet it will be,
something else.
because he's a great sponsor.
It'll be a Polish sausage.
I love this news because Roush Fenway could use a real boost, and a guy like Keselowski, as mature of a driver as he is.
That sounds so funny.
I know.
Because when you say a
37.
mature driver, I picture him getting drunk on that big thing of beer when he, remember, like
when he was a baby.
8 years ago, 10 years ago, when he won the championship,
Yep.
and he was so drunk. Remember when he used to get in trouble because they wouldn't let you tweet while you were racing?
Yep.
And
He was the first one ever to take a phone in the car and
right,
tweet
and he
while
wasn't
there
like
was a yellow
driving;
flag.
he was just sitting in the car. But they got mad.
Yep, I love that still. So anyway, he's supposed to be a part owner of the team. They don't know if Ryan Newman will move to another car
Only if he wants
or
to.
if he's going to retire.
They can't make him.
No, they can't.
They can't make Ryan Newman do anything.
Shoot, you couldn't tackle the guy. You can't pass him.
Could you see, like, if he was literally sitting in the car? Make me get out.
Yeah.
Just make me.
Try it.
Try it. Try and pass me.
So, I suspect that if he does this, Ryan Newman will in fact stay with the team and they'll form another car, because he would be a big benefit for that team getting better. And if he doesn't, I was talking to Lisa about the fact that because he's a Purdue graduated technical guy like a few others in NASCAR,
I think he's currently the only college graduate.
he's the only engineer.
No, I think he's the only college. I know.
Well, Byron, has he graduated?
I don't know, but until recently, anyway, he
until
was the
recently
only
he was.
college graduate.
There's more coming though. It's neat to see. But he would be an outstanding head of competition for Roush Fenway as well. Because, I mean, let's face it, he's created 2 of the bars now. One bar saved his own life, and now he's created a second bar that they'll be using in the new car. That'll help protect other people if what happened to him at Daytona ever happens to anyone else. You know?
Yeah.
What do you think, Darsh?
I think he's going on farmersonly.com too.
Yeah.
That's just
The
a
only-
rumor, though.
Farmers only or only farmers?
FarmersOnly.com.
You better tell a backstory on that one.
Oh, well, because he and his wife are no longer,
Yeah, he's single.
yeah, that.
And he's a lonely farmer.
Well, you don't know that. Maybe he likes his cows a lot.
What are you implying?
Nothing. What are you implying?
He's only worth $50 million, Ryan Newman is.
Oh,
so
no.
I don't think he's going to starve if he decides to retire.
I don't
and
think
hang
he's
out
going to
his
starve
spot.
even if he had no money. He could he could be okay for a while.
He'd go out and kill wild animals with his bare hands.
Well, first of all, much like me, he could live off his own body fat for a little while.
Too funny. So that is him leaving. All right, so let's talk about this. First of all, he's leaving the 2 team empty. They know they've got Cindric going to the 29 team, and they've got the other guy in the 33
The
car.
other guy. Who's the other guy?
NASCAR number 33.
So popcorn. I like that. They used to do that, right?
Yeah,
No, I mean back in the day, they had to do everything.
yeah. I can't remember the drive.
Cindric is 33.
No, Cindric's 22.
No, Cindric is in the 33 currently at Penske. Okay, Lisa's right. So he's leaving the 33 at Penske, which is a whole form team, to go over to the 29. That leaves their other driver that's
And he's driving in Cup on the 4th of July, by the
right.
way. Cindric
And
is.
Matt DiBenedetto is losing his ride in the 29.
21.
21.
Get it
Sorry,
straight.
21.
2-1.
Now all of a sudden, there's an opening in the 2. Are they going to put Matty D in the seat? Did he earn it?
Sure,
I'd put him there.
You know,
I would.
well, you saw what he
You got a proven veteran who can win.
You saw what he said like a month ago. I can't wait to get into that new Mustang next year.
Yeah.
And people were like, "What? What? What does he know that we
I
don't
think
know?"
he's going in the 2.
So yeah, he must have already had a deal, or else he wouldn't
You know
have said
what?
that.
We made the right guess when Matty D was going in the 21. And I'm making the guess right now that I think he's going to get the 2 ride. I think he's earned it.
Mike could be.
All those in favor agree?
I think it'd be a great idea, but who knows?
Nobody asks
Of course,
us.
they don't get me.
I know.
No, they never ask
Well,
us.
actually, they do ask us.
They really
Some of
should
us
ask
are on the NASCAR Advisory Council
I am.
thing.
Lisa is.
Yeah,
Are
well-
you on it too, Durst?
No.
But I
Okay.
always forget to fill out my thing every week.
Well, I don't always do. I'm pretty good about it.
Yep.
So anyway, that means that the 33 seat and the 2 seat are available at Penske at the end of the season, and I guarantee Matty D's got one of them.
Yeah, you would think.
I would think he's got the 2 because he's really, really.
First
really
of all, it's not. This is not like freaking rocket science. You know, I mean, here's a space. Here's a person. Put the person in the space.
Are we still online? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Oh, hold on. I gotta do this thing again because it looks like I have a tumor growing out of my nose.
You have a tumor. Yeah, it does have weird lighting for you tonight.
I don't
It's
know
on
why.
this side.
I don't know. There, I fixed it.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like you got. Lisa's the swamp monster.
I don't know. I'm a lover.
I don't.
There it goes. You did fix it.
Yep.
Good job.
Let
Yeah,
Hershey talk.
Honestly, I love Matty D, but I don't know why they wouldn't put Austin Cindric in too. I mean, he runs.
Yeah, I mean, give him the
runs
other
a
car. It doesn't
22.
matter.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you put Cindric in the 22 in the 2,
Two.
then Matty D could stay in the 21,
right.
But he could.
which I think he'd really like to
He
be
could.
in that car.
Yeah, I think he wants to
You
get
and-
that
you and
100th
I-
win.
You'd have a great love.
I think he wants to get that 100th win for them.
Yeah. I just think that Cindric he's kicking butt in Xfinity,
Yeah.
running
Let's
for Penske already.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would let him go because he's going to be a great driver in the
Well, they're
Cup
not going to
Series.
let him go.
Yeah, but
Even
technically,
in the 21, they still
technically,
have him under
yeah,
contract.
but
Right.
yeah, that makes Darcy's kind of makes more sense because I think that
So you think Matty D will stay in
I-
the 21?
I don't know, but I think Matty D wants to get that 100th win for
Oh, I
them
know he
Right.
wants
because
to.
he's
Yeah,
been
definitely.
so close.
I know
a
he
few
loves
times.
driving for Wood Brothers.
Yeah.
But I mean, but in all honesty, though, if he could get himself in the 2-seat, he'd have one of the best rides in NASCAR.
Well, maybe
Period.
he just needs to wait a year.
He's well, all right. We'll see.
Look at Bowman.
You know, again,
Look at Bowman.
they don't ask us, but I just think that makes more sense. I mean, Matty D wants to be in the 21. He doesn't want to leave. He said that himself. You know, he needs a ride somewhere. Period. He's a really good driver.
He's very talented.
Yeah.
And with all these Mustangs that are open over on their side, I don't see how we couldn't possibly get one of them. You know?
Yeah, it would be a shame, especially with some of the drivers that are there. He's clearly better than a lot of those. A lot of the drivers are on the track, and you know, I just it doesn't make any sense to me at all to let him go.
No. Alrighty, so let's see. We have a first-time track ever in NASCAR coming up this week.
This is going to be fun.
First time ever, another road track has been added.
Not only a road track, but it's not a track. The track built for for open wheel cars.
Right.
Every time I see COTA, I think of Carve Tomorrow instead of Circuit of the Americas.
Yeah.
But it's a track. It's not a track built for the weight of the NASCAR car.
Newman's not going to do well then.
he's gonna be dragging the bottom the whole track.
He's going to be a low rider.
Hey, you gotta call back to his crew chief, man. You gotta put some more pressure in these tires here. I'm hitting bottom, man. But it's going to be seriously interesting.
We love road courses. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're actually going to see practice this week because they have to. They've never actually been on.
Right. Now, everybody go out there and wreck your car.
So if you want to know, practice is going to be 10 o'clock for an hour on Saturday morning. And qualifying is going to be on Sunday morning at 10:30.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you're up then.
It's going to be.
I will be.
Yeah. It's going to be fun because, I mean, it's like the Sonoma has some hills. You know, like there's a couple places where you're going up maybe 10 feet and you can't see. This place, man, it has mountains.
So what do they normally do? They're F1 or Indy or both?
Yeah, both. It's an Indy track mostly. But they run F1 as well there, and they also have done some other modified stuff on that track. But you know, but it's got a lot of blind spots and some wicked turns and chicanes because it's built for Indy cars who are made to handle that kind of stuff.
Little tiny light
cars.
Right,
light cars. Right, exactly. Super fast light cars, and to see a NASCAR. Big heavy NASCAR car going around.
Pounds versus 2,200.
Hey,
right.
Then what? Maybe we should make Indy cars drive on dirt.
That would be funny.
That would last about 5 seconds,
You know what I have
right?
to say about that? Lug nuts.
That would last about 5 seconds, right?
Hey, lug nuts.
Hey, don't call me lug nuts. My name is Lisa.
You want the weekly lug nut report?
Stop calling me lug nuts.
My name's Lisa. I'm not Julie.
There's only one lug nut next year, by the way.
Have you seen the first turn to corner number 1 coming out of the start-finish line on that track?
Is it as fun as the Roval?
Oh, it's worse than the Roval.
Even better.
You could lose half the field on the first lap.
Speaking of, did you see at the beginning of the race when they do that put it out thing?
Yeah. Oh, I love those go-karts.
The go-karts when they all went straight.
That's what it's going to look like.
That was funny.
That's what it's going to look like,
for the people who didn't see it, you should explain it.
That was hysterical.
Lug nuts. Oh, by the way,
stop calling me lug nuts.
I want to make sure that everybody also knows that you can go back to the races now. Everything's open. The driver is are
On
drivers are
most
ecstatic.
Most states.
The drivers are ecstatic.
Most states.
Well, Texas, they're going to be able to have as many
Well,
as
Texas
they want.
is just Texas.
Absolutely, the state, United State of Texas.
Well,
All right.
I enjoyed seeing people in Delaware sitting in the stands without masks.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
pretty packed.
Yeah, that says something right there.
They were probably like, "Let's go do something." Oh wait, that's the only thing that's open. Let's go.
Yep, NASCAR fans have been pretty pent up wanting to get back to races. Again, for the last time, lug nuts.
Stop it. You're a lug nut.
You're a lug nut.
You're 2 lug nuts. Ah.
Well, we got a couple loose lug nuts this past week.
Is that a fine?
Number 8 Reddick, 10 grand. It's not the driver who gets fined; it's the crew chief that gets fined.
Well, yeah,
Number
because the
17
driver
Busher.
doesn't do the lug nuts.
Number 24 Byron and number 37 Priest each had 1 lug nut loose.
Lug. Say that 3 times fast.
Lug nut loose.
That 3 times fast.
That.
Ha.
So, Code is going to be wild. I mean, it's a thin track.
Where is it?
It's,
Texas.
Yeah, it's got 24
Oh, right.
corners, I
Because
believe
that
I
other
heard.
dude at Texas Speedway said they'll never race anywhere else except for there.
Yeah.
Grissom.
Guys, nobody's chatting in the chat room anymore.
They're drunk.
Are you guys drunk?
They were drunk at the last show, so
I don't think some of our folks found us back after.
they're probably passing out on this show.
I don't think some folks got back to us, but that's okay.
It wasn't our fault.
That's
We
YouTube's
promised.
fault. Let's see.
Hey Chuck,
Yes, sir.
I just put above your head the track. Look at turn 1.
Oh, good. I want to see that.
Oh, whoa!
That's what.
Turn? That's not a turn?
And that's what I said. Right, that's coming out. It's coming out. People are racing for the lead.
That's not even a
That's a
turn!
U-turn.
That's crazy!
And that's on top of a hill.
I told you, man.
It says the highest point of the
Who
track.
did?
Yep.
Who made this
So there's
track?
going to be people flying over the
Whoa.
car, not just
Can
missing the car.
you imagine those big cars trying to make that turn, fighting
Wow.
for the lead?
You know what else?
I told you, man.
Weird?
We could lose half the field on turn number 1.
Sounds so weird though. On turn number 19, you know, like that
Right.
just sounds so strange in NASCAR.
All right, enough NASCAR. We got to start thinking about the end of the show and stuff. But we're so happy that everything's starting to open up again. Lisa and I actually got to go have fun this past weekend. Went over to visit our friend's shop over in
What's the name of the shop?
Wilson.
Farmhouse Vintage Treasures in Benson, North Carolina.
Benson.
You should
That's
go
it.
there. They're cool.
They're very nice people. Had a great
Especially
time
if you
talking
like
with
glass. They have tons of glass, and they also have some cool NASCAR stuff.
them. He's an old rock and roller. He's in a band and stuff, and they got that store. It's very fun. Oh, by the way, Dershey's put that up about 6 times above my head so far today, and I haven't said a word about it.
Well,
See
that's
that
'cause
sticker?
we died the last time you put it up.
That's true. See that sticker? It says Be American, Buy American. I created it. Lisa helped me design it, put it together. It came out so nice.
I'm the one that mails them.
Lisa mails them. And I'm the one that says thanks.
But yes, we did
It's only
do-
$5, and we sold a couple this week, and people really like them.
Yeah.
And Chuck will even sign it.
I will.
If you ask.
If you ask me, I'll even sign
Yeah,
it. I've
just
had some
ask.
people actually ask for my autograph on
Some
it. and I've
people
done
say don't touch it.
it. Some people are like, I don't want. Yeah, right. They're like, Chuck, don't even touch it.
Don't touch it.
Let Lisa do it.
Think already wants Lisa to sign it.
Okie doke. I have better handwriting.
That's all right.
I have much better handwriting. People ask me to. People tell me I should address wedding invitations for a living.
You do have excellent
I
handwriting.
do. For a left-handed person.
Yep. That's true. All right, you guys, we're going to wind this up and get on out of here. I hope you guys had a good time. We always have fun with y'all. The more we interact with you, the better we like it. This week, we had a lot of racing stuff to talk about, so we kind of did a little bit more of that than we normally play.
Oh, and I
on.
think I probably lost on fantasy, didn't I?
And I know some of y'all are not huge fans of NASCAR, so just bear with us, and you might even discover you like it.
You could
'cause
even-
it really is a fun sport.
You could even join our group and beat me.
We do have a NASCAR league. If any of you are NASCAR fans and watch races and want to join us,
Or even if you don't watch and you
It's
just want to
free.
play along, you
Yeah.
can still probably beat me. Just pick some random drivers, see if you win, because you'd probably beat me.
anyway, all right, you guys, please give us a thumbs up and let us know that you like the show, and also please subscribe.
Yeah, that.
That way you'll get a notification when the show starts. We have a good time. This show is all about having fun.
Hey, if the show goes down and we have to start it back up, did they get another notification?
Yes.
Cool. See, that's why you should do it.
Well, that was a good thing. I guess I didn't need to do that notification everywhere if
If they're
you're
subscribed.
subscribed, but yeah. All right, you guys, we will be back at 8:30 next week. How many more weeks do you have
that's
to
it.
do?
That's it.
Next week is
Next
the
week
last
is
week.
the last week of tryouts.
All right, then we'll be back to normal after next week.
Well,
so next week,
we'll
this
be back
show
at
will
the
be on
regular
at
time.
8:30.
We'll be back at the
I know
regular
it says Tuesday
time.
at 7 o'clock, but next week we'll be on at 8:30, and then the week after that we'll be back at 7.
Don't say back to normal though, because that's not even true.
Why be normal?
Don't lie to people.
Why be normal?
Right.
Our normal and this show is not normal.
No, no, no. We end
Don't-
up. You know, I'm amazed how little we ended up in the ditch.
Don't
show.
promise things you can't fulfill.
Hey, think already. I took Taekwondo when I was living in Korea as a kid.
Did
Pretty
you put
fun.
it back?
Yes, when I left.
Okay.
And yeah. All right, you guys, we're gonna get out of here. If you missed the first half of this show, you're gonna see 2 links this week for the Chuck and Lisa show, which will be thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah, Chuck, I will. It'll take me a little bit, but I'll get both shows,
Oh,
put them together, and then repost them as one show. So
even better.
Cool.
You're the man.
I gotta go because I gotta go to the wee chat
All right.
room. So
We
I gotta
love you
say,
guys.
hey, I gotta say, shut up, Chuck.
Shut up, Chuck, and get off my lawn!
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good night, everybody. We love you. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks, Darsh. Gotta pee.
Yeah, bye, Lisa. Thank you.
Love you, babe. Did you turn your computer off? Okay.